Hello everyone, as you can see my hair's getting a lot longer now. I'm just trimming my beard as it's all sort of, matching up a little bit. But I just wanted to say, does it pay to know your barbers? Does it pay to sort of be familiar? Like I said, if I wanted to get like a regular haircut, or if you want to maintain a short haircut, does it pay to know your barber? I think it does. Because a lot of times I've been to the hairdressers, even about almost 9-10 years ago and stuff. I went to the hairdressers and sometimes they haven't done it properly. They've cut it too short or something, or sometimes I've asked a certain number and they've even shorter than that, or they've cut my fringe too short. I think it sort of pays to know your barbers, because I think, one of the reasons why I don't, maintain a really short haircut and grow it out and everything, I'm surprised other people don't. I'm surprised other people don't get, like, say, a short haircut. Like, I got like I asked for number 4 back and sides recently, and I got number 2, and I've grown my hair out since then for like a few months, and I've sort of tried to go near clean shaven to sort of kind of make it work and everything. But what I don't understand is, why people, how people are able to maintain that, because it's not a sort of laziness, but I don't know, it almost seems too much of a hassle to start going to the barbers and sit down, and especially like the Turkish barbers, sometimes they kind of tie like a sort of band around your neck, or sometimes, sometimes they kind of do stuff like that, and sometimes it's kind of, I'd rather a woman cut my hair anyway. I don't know why. I think it's more, women are more gentle, men kind of just, I don't know, I mean, they do properly Turkish, but then again, I'd feel weird, like I said, if I wanted a scissor cut, say I wanted my hair now, whatever, I'm going to get my hair cut in like a month's time, and I wanted a scissor cut, it'd be a bit weird going to the Turkish barber and saying, I don't want your traditional short back and sided haircut so you advertise outside your window, or I certainly don't want a faded haircut. What I want is a scissor cut. I want to keep this, I don't know, it just feels like the Turkish are like the trendy barbers, aren't they? They're like the trendy hairstyle barbers, and it's like, it's a strange one, because I know the trend now is to have a short haircut. It's really straight. I kind of wish I grew up in the 70s. My mum was born in the early 70s, my dad was born in the 60s, but so they sort of grew up in the 70s anyway, both of them. But I kind of wish, I grew up at that time as well, because if I grew up in that age of sort of longer hair on men, and it's like a Beatles mop top hairstyle, which I think looks better, to be honest. I honestly think longer hair looks darker anyway, and it kind of shows off your hair more and it looks healthier. Like a lot of men who have like dark brown hair and stuff, if you have it that short, you can like see your scalp underneath your hair, and it's like, you can't even, the colour of the hair goes, because you can just see your scalp the whole time. So it's like, if you've got dark brown hair, you're not making the most of the fact you've got dark hair, you're just having it so short to your skin. So, but even then, even if you did get a faded haircut, say I got a faded haircut tomorrow, the funny thing is, how would I maintain that? I'd have to go to the barbers every week or two to maintain that 1 or 2 at the sides. This is a quite sort of strange thing for me. I'd have to like maintain it in a weird way. This is what kind of I find quite kind of strange, like how people are able to maintain that. That's what I'd have to do though. I'll be doing it over and over again, like every week or 2 weeks, just to maintain that number 1 or 2 fade or whatever. So even then, I'll get it once, and then I'll grow my hair out again, because I don't know. Whatever, innit? But yeah, I do plan on getting a haircut next. So I probably will get like kind of an 8 back and sides next month, or before Christmas. I want to make the most of I've got hair now. I want to go clean change the skin. I'm only going to do it once or twice, because it's just too much hassle. Even now, I almost can't be arsed. But yeah, but that's the thing. I think the hairstyle now sort of suits it. I think the look I'm trying to get, it's not 100% there. I'm trying to sort of swish my hair around a little bit. I want to kind of get a longer style with the fringe. It's what I'm trying to work out. And I might, whatever. But I just think, I feel like it's good to stand out, because I feel like sometimes I feel on top of the world. Honestly, I feel on top of the world when I'm going out. I know it might sound strange, but it's not even too much about the beard. It's about the hairstyle. I honestly feel on top of the world going out with sort of medium length hairstyle, not too short at the sides. Like I said, a lot of people who have a fringe might have it really short at the sides as well, but I don't. I'm actually growing it out from actually number 2 back and sides cut through the top, so it's sort of similar length all over, which I like. I don't like the idea of having really short sides and a big floppy top bit. I would find that uncomfortable. I can tell my men perhaps don't like, if they're used to having a really short back and sides and then having a massive floppy front. I can imagine why they want that cut. But I don't understand where this trend for having really short sides is. Why is it people? Is it men not liking hair coming over their ears or something? I don't understand why. This fashion got to have really short sides. For some reason, the sides have been sort of denounced by male trends in terms of the hairstyling nowadays. Men don't like having long sides. I don't know why, do I? I only had the thing was over the years, but I'm trying to hair over the ears doesn't really bother me, not really. So I think that's a bit strange, to be honest. I mean, why would hair over the ears bother you, innit? I mean, each to their own. I mean, when I'm sleeping, I can feel it lower, but come on, it's not that much of a deal. But yeah, whatever, each to their own. But I just feel like on top of the world when I go out and everything with this hairstyle, because no one else has it. No one else has this sort of floppy hairstyle which I'm trying to get switched over, especially as my hair's very dark. If I had like blonde hair or fair hair, mousy brown hair, you know, because I've got pale skin anyway, it probably wouldn't stand out quite as much because I've got really dark hair, and when I'm out and about it looks really dark as well because my skin's quite fairly pale. My hair comes across a lot when I'm out and about and it looks very dark, and it looks as dark as this. This camera shows with my natural lighting, with my phone camera, that's because I've got night shift on it, it's always too warm, but I don't know, whatever, innit. Sometimes I think that's what it is, with my iPhone, when I'm taking videos or photos or whatever, always have night shift on, so it's always a very warm screen and I'm used to it. I don't have night shift off, so that's probably why this photos look a bit funny, whatever. But no, I think each to their own, but I just think, you know, this kind of men's hairstyling trends, you know, so many things happen with it. I feel like, you know, I don't know, it's a hard one, but I just feel like with certain hairstyle trends and everything, you know, to maintain a short haircut, the short trendy haircut, you'd have to go to it every week, you'd have to be motivated. That's why I feel like it pays to know someone. I almost wish my mum could cut hair. That's why I feel like it pays to know your barber, because a lot of the time they might do it wrong, and I wish I could just cut it myself. I might be doing it next year, I might think, fuck it, and just start cutting it my own. Like I said, I don't want a stupid short haircut. It's funny because like in lockdown and stuff, there are men saying, oh god, I need to get a haircut, oh, I can't go to the barbers. And then the hair wasn't even that long. This is what sort of not scares me, but men have become so accustomed to this trend of having really short hair that they go for haircuts when they don't need one. They got really short, fairly short size and hardly much hair at all going at the front. Oh, I really needed a haircut. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, mate. Why don't people just grow their hair out? Why don't men who go to the barbers and have a Turkish barber faded haircut, or simply have a really fairly short haircut, like a number 4, 5, 6 or whatever, why don't they grow their hair out and have like a fringe? I'm not talking about having like a really short size and a floppy fringe. I mean, why don't they just generally grow their hair out? We don't really see men doing that. I don't think you really see men doing that. Generally speaking, men maintain a short haircut or the short fade. You don't really see men going for like a style what I'm trying to do. Like I said, if you look at my recent videos, I used to have a massive beard and really short hair. I almost look like a different person now, but I don't see many men doing that. I honestly don't. They always maintain a reasonably short haircut, which I find quite strange. There's even this guy called Alpha M on YouTube who's talking about men's grooming and stuff. And the funny thing is, he's had the exact same hairstyle for the last 10 years he's been on YouTube, and he's like 45 now or something. And he's had the same shortish haircut sticking up the front, the exact same style for the last 10 plus years. And even now he's got like a beard was all gone and grey and everything because he's like 45 or something, and he's got the nerve to like tell me how to groom and stuff. It's like really weird. Whatever, each to their own, like I say, whatever. But I just think it's strange. I think the style of men's hair is strange. Like I said, you know, you don't see enough men growing that. I kind of wish I could see more. I'd love to see more men just kind of growing their hair like I am. You know, growing their hair out, trying to swish it around a little bit, having a fringe and just letting it naturally grow. And that's what hair's meant to be. Hair is on your head to be bald, or almost bald. It's not meant for that. It's meant to be showing off, you know, how healthy you are. Hair's on your head for biological reasons, to protect your brain. His hair's on your head to look healthier. If you've got dark brown hair and you're constantly having short haircuts, guess what? No one's really seeing the colour of your hair, because when you have such a short haircut, the colour of your hair goes, because people just see your scalp, especially at the back and sides, and you have a little bit at the front. I mean, well, whatever, like I said, each to their own. It's completely each to their own, and I will be getting a haircut next month, probably an 8 back and sides, so I don't want to sound contradictory, but this is just my opinion. Like I said, I don't know where the trend has come from. I've said before, perhaps it's because of black people who have tight curly hair, they have faded haircuts, and it's catched on. But I think the 70s style will never go away. The idea of men having nice swishy swirly hair never goes away. I honestly think that needs to come back into fashion. Like I said, each to their own. That's why I like doing it. If everyone had the long swishy flip-flop hairstyle with a fringe and everything, like I'm trying to sort of get now, then perhaps, I don't know, perhaps I would try and get a short haircut, but I want to stand out. I feel like I'm top of the world going out with this hairstyle because no one else has it. Honestly, I feel like I'm top of the world. I feel like I stand out so much. Plus I'm in shorts and t-shirts, I'll probably stand up a lot more, whatever, innit? But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Guys, almost a 10-minute video. I don't want to do too long videos because with the Canon camera, each video I do is like over a gigabyte, and I have to import it and stuff, I'm about to edit it and stuff. Whereas if I do a long video on my phone, it's a lot less space. But on the Canon camera, it takes a load of space. I want to do a lot of editing. It doesn't matter, it's what it is. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's my opinions, yeah.